Hi, everybody. Happy Friday from Portland. So, in this video, we are we're doing two things. One, we're installing the AN fittings for the return line bungs in the wing tanks. The bungs had gone in years ago, but all I had was plugs. I didn't have the fittings, and I never bothered ordering the fittings. So, ordered them a few days before this video and installing away. After that, we're going to be working on wiring up the right wing, which is nothing special there. I'm just mean like cleaning up the wires between the fuselage and the wing itself, right? Molex connectors, etc. But none of that is important. The only thing that's important is talking about why I'm here in Portland, which is the transition training. Everyone's been clamoring for it. Let me tell you all about it. I got here Tuesday night, staying at this nice Airbnb. I'm flying with Mike Seeger, who's the main transition trainer for Vans. He uses the Vans factory planes, and he flies out of this little grass strip in Vernonia, Oregon, which is a cute little town. Um, well, I'm not going to lie, it's a little methy, but that's a different story. So I got here Wednesday morning. I met Mike at the airport. Did a bunch of ground schooling on this, and I got to tell you, Mike is just the coolest guy. Really nice, very understanding, very patient. Because I told him, I'm like, Mike, can I call you Mike? I'm scared shitless. And that's rare for me because I'm pretty confident in pretty much everything I do, but this was scaring me to death. In fact, here's a picture of what I look like scared out of my mind. That's me waiting in the cockpit. Mike had to go back in to grab something, or maybe he was taking a leak, I forget. But I was sitting there just like in a daze, like, oh my God, I'm in a 14 that I'm about to fly. God help me. But let me just say, so yes, the 14, absolute rocket ship. Anyone that's flown a quote unquote high performance plane, like if you've flown a 182, yeah, that's technically a high performance plane, but it really isn't. It's a big 172 that, goes about 10 to 20 knots faster depending on your load. That's it. This thing, you put in full power, you're off the ground in 3 seconds. It's insane. So we took off out of the strip the first day, just did a little familiarization flight in the morning, just like your Discovery flight, out and back, 20 minutes each way. Did a little, did the four basics of flight, climbs, descents, left, right, and straight and level flight. Then in the afternoon, we'd had a much longer, like a couple hours of doing all your basic maneuvering, more precise turns, slow flight, which is benign, stalls, which are very benign. In fact, the power on stall, when you so like in a Cessna, when you have a power on stall and it buffets, you wind up dropping back down to about level to the horizon. This only drops like 5 feet, or I say 5 feet. The nose only drops 5 degrees, and then you keep climbing. It's insane. The only thing that's a little weird is that the brakes are a little sensitive. Now, it could just be the regular Matco brakes. I'll have to figure out and see how it is with mine as I taxi around. Taxiing was a little bit of a pain, but then again, it was only a little bit of a pain on grass. I'll be honest, I'm not used to grass. I haven't flown off it in like 10 years. Oh, real quick here. This is me taking off the cover. That is where the aileron trim motor goes, and in the next few videos after this, we're going to be hooking that sucker up and getting it going. So that's what we got on the horizon next. But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, today got rained out. Got called due to rain. Tomorrow, and in fact, because there's a front coming through, so the front's gone through. Hopefully in the morning, it'll be nice and pretty, and we can continue with the training. Because a lot of it is just, let's do a bunch of pattern work. Let's do the pattern work. And it is different than a 172. The way you fly it is different. And I will admit that I don't have the touch I thought I was going to have. Because you touch anything in this, and it's like, okay, bring it up 5 degrees. He's like, no, not 20 degrees. I'm like, I barely touched the stick. Holy crap. So, yeah, that's what it's like. Anyway, in the next videos, more stuff. I'm out of here after tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get enough hours in. Thank you for joining me, everyone. And sorry I didn't get any video or pictures. I've just been, focused on the flying. So, like I was saying, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you soon.